Welcome to the Cedar Valley News Podcast, where the voices of a small town meet the headlines shaping our world from the front porches and fields of Cedar Valley. We bring you reflections, stories, and questions that matter, connecting real lives to real events for faith and community. Walk hand in hand with today's headlines. This is a Cedar Valley News, sponsored by Readers and Writers Book Club.
Greetings. I'm Dan Larson, and I'll be your host for today's Quiet Echo. A harvest lesson America nearly forgot. Most homes in town woke up to leftover pies and sleepy children, but this morning holds room for something more, space to see a truth whispered through yesterday's celebration. America loves the first Thanksgiving story. We picture gratitude, providence, and a warm feast. Yet the feast nearly didn't happen. Plymouth struggled during its early years because well-intentioned policies pushed families into a communal system, rewarding no one. Everyone worked, but the work fed a common pool. Young men resented carrying burdens for households unwilling to help. Women carried endless chores without purpose or choice. Incentive vanished. Hunger grew. Governor Bradford finally stepped in. He divided land among families and allowed each home to keep the harvest grown by their own hands. Effort rose. Hope returned. A stronger community emerged from soil once soaked in worry. That simple shift holds power even now. When families own their work, peace follows. When communities produce more than they consume, stability grows. When people trust God and step forward with purpose, abundance comes in ways no distant system can promise. Here in Cedar Valley, many families feel the weight of rising costs, thin shelves, and dependence on supply lines stretching across maps. The Pilgrims once lived under similar strain. Their turnaround didn't come from a ship arriving with everything they lacked. It came from steady hands working soil at home and faith guiding each step. Thanksgiving reminds us to give thanks. The day after Thanksgiving invites us to live it. Real gratitude grows when homes honor blessings by building with them, when gardens sprout in backyards, when neighbors step in for neighbors, when families strengthen the ground beneath their feet instead of waiting on far-off answers. The Pilgrims learned this truth by nearly starving. We can learn it with clearer eyes and steadier hearts. Peace rises when responsibility and faith walk together. It did in Plymouth. It can in Cedar Valley. Thanks for spending a quiet moment with me this morning. May your day hold warmth, rest, and a renewed sense of purpose. This is Dan Larson for the Cedar Valley News.
You've been listening to the Cedar Valley News Podcast, where small-town voices meet the headlines shaping our world. From faith and family to front porches and fields. We'll be back with more stories connecting real lives to real events. Until next time, keep your porch light on, your faith strong, and your heart open. This is Cedar Valley News, sponsored by Readers and Writers Book Club.